cold, frosty, and I'm so bossy, and I'm so saucy.
Hey y'all, it's your girl. Welcome back to my mother freaking world. Y'all, it's a new day, it's a new mother freaking video, and we in this bitch. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be reacting to TikTok compilations of family secrets you found out once you got older. Yo, this shit is juicy as shit, so I'm like, let me freaking react to it. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, run on my likes and my comments. I might be, you know, letting y'all sip some of my family tea. I'll see about that, which secret I want to expose out there. And yeah, let's go.
What's the family tea that you found out once you got older?
Then my dad got his high school girlfriend pregnant, and the story is sad as hell. So for a little bit of background, my dad's family is really big, and we went through a phase where we were doing reunions every couple of years.
Y'all let me know in the comments down below, does your family do like reunions? Every year we used to do, like, my family likes to get together. Christmas, Thanksgiving, we have a family picnic every summer, Canada Day. Yo, our family is real big on reunions and getting together, so it's like, yeah, we're used to this.
And the last reunion that we did, the theme was roots. So it was all about, you know, getting to know our family tree and all of that stuff. So they had a family tree displayed at the hotel, and under my dad's name, it was me and my full brother. And then it also had like babies 2 and then like a year. And I was like walking around going like, what the fuck is this? Like, somebody made a mistake.
Y'all, can y'all imagine not even knowing that you have another sibling out there, and then all of a sudden you see like some family tree shit and you're like, am I missing something?
But all of my older cousins were like, "Arr." So I went to my mom and I'm like, why is everybody being so weird? And she was like, you should probably talk to your dad. So my dad sits my brother and me down and tells us the story, how he was dating this white girl when he was like 16 years old, and she got pregnant, and her family, because they were super duper old school, I mean it was the early 70s, sent her to a home for unwed mothers and forbade her to talk to him. Wherever they sent her was still on Long Island though, so apparently he would like go to sneak in and visit her all the time. I forgot if he said the nurses were cool with it or if they kind of just like worked around it, but yeah, apparently he would go visit her all the time.
Well, at least he cared enough to visit, because some men out there ain't, yeah, no.
Up until the babies were born. I forgot if I actually mentioned that. It was 2 babies, by the way.
2 babies? Wow.
So he did get a call when she was going into labor, and he did get to see the babies. It was 2 boys, and he got to spend a little bit of time with them.
See, that is why y'all kids need to get to know, why you guys need to get your kids to know each other, because you know what, let me just keep watching this and then I'll explain in the end.
And then he needed to go, and then he never saw either of the babies or her again, because when she was done, you know, she left and she was never allowed to speak to him again. This reunion was about 10 months or so before he died, and while I am not thrilled about the way that I found out, I am still glad that I did, because it changed what was a terrible relationship through most of my life for the better. I understood him a lot better. Sorry, I told myself I never cry on this app. And he did spend the rest of his life looking for them. But now he's dead, and I don't know a ton of details. The mother of these children also passed away, which is its own kind of sad story. She had cancer, and my dad tried to reach out to her family, and her family still shut him down, so ugh. And while I don't have many details to go on, I'd love to find them, I guess.
Oh wow.
So that's my family secret.
Yo, that is so sad. Oh my gosh. Why do you have to start off like this?
What's the family tea you found out once you got older?
I got tea. I
Yo, this one is so juicy. Oh my gosh.
just found out about I got tea. I found out about. My mom was like, don't fucking tell a soul. So I'm gonna change names for I'm gonna change names.
Yo, she's funny as shit.
So I have these.
She's like, I'm not gonna tell, but I'm gonna tell. Yo.
Maria and Jesus are married. Super cool. Blah blah blah. And they have 2 daughters. Okay, we're gonna call the 2 daughters Rose and Lily. I don't know. Okay, so Rose and Lily, right? Okay. And then there's a 3rd daughter who's like 15 years younger than Rose and Lily. And it's weird. We're gonna call the bitch Daffodil, right? And it's weird because Daffodil came in while mom, what did we name mom? Oh my God, Maria, right? While Maria was like 50 something, 60 something, like 50 something.
What the fuck?
Right? So gossip. Okay. When, I think it was Rose. Rose was the oldest. Rose was like 15 and what was the other thing? Lily was like 14, 13, right? Whatever. Rose was a little thought-o-mama-sis in school when she was younger.
Not a thought-o-mama-sis. Not even Tatiana. She said a thought-o-mama-sis.
But that's not.
Y'all try to spell that. Spell it down in the comments down below. How the fuck do you spell thought-o-mama-sis?
Where the story's going. Lily was a little miss. I do what my sister does.
Oh no.
So one day Rose is playing around with Lily and was like, dude, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know what to do. Mom and dad are gonna kill me. So Lily, instead of like, dude, we're fucked, she was like, oh no, me, I want to be my sister. So Lily goes out.
Bitch. I can't. I'm dead.
Out there. And she tries to get pregnant too. Mind you, Lily's like 13, 14 years old. I'm just
13, 14 years old.
Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hand.
Lord have mercy on their soul. I would beat their ass if they were my daughters. I would beat her ass.
gonna throw that out there again. So a couple weeks after that, Lily's like, dude, I think I'm pregnant. And Rose had totally forgotten about her telling Lily that she thought she was pregnant because it was just like a quick scare and she got her period the next day, so moving on. Pero Lily's period didn't come the next day. So now Rose and Lily are like, dude, what the fuck? I wasn't actually pregnant, dude. Like, I was just fucking telling you. Why the fuck would you fucking do that, stupid ass? And Lily's like, I'm pregnant. I'm 14 years old, yeah.
Yo, dead ass, I am Rose. Because they'd be like, bitch, what the fuck? I wasn't really fucking pregnant. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck would you do what I say? Not what the fuck I do.
Mind you, this was like back then. So, it mattered what people thought and said and all that stuff. So Maria and Jesus were like, cool, your ass is staying in this house for the next 9 months. No one's seeing your stupid ass. And in 9 months, this baby will be your sister.
Oh.
Yep. So now, I think it's been like 20 years. Daphne needed, I think it was a kidney or some sort of something. So obviously they asked mom. But mom isn't mom. And mom's no match. I don't think it was a kidney. It was something a little bit more complicated because literally only mom could be a match.
Can you imagine you're in a whole crisis? You need a freaking organ and only your mom can give it to you. And then you find out that your sister is your mother and your mother is really your grandmother. Like, oh, Lord.
And when Sissy Pooh came out of match, like for part 2.
She needs a YouTube channel because she's real animated. She's funny as shit.
Okay, for starters, I did not expect that video to blow up like that.
What do you think?
But you guys are like totally invested in my family drama and I'm here for it. So I'm going to continue part 2 while I do my makeup. Okay, I'd like to address a couple comments. Number 1, yes, I know I went from Daphne to Daffodil back to Daphne.
Yeah.
Whatever. When you hear them, you know it's the same person. Okay, I also went to my mom for a little bit more detail because sometimes when my mom tells me about other people's problems, I'm like, Mom, I don't care. But this one was a little juicy, you know? Okay.
Big facts. Comment down below if y'all the same way.
So Daffodil, whatever, was in the hospital like a year ago, right? The exact reason why she was in the hospital, I'm not exactly sure. My mom didn't know how to pronounce it. I wasn't about to ask her myself and I don't care enough to Google it. Okay, so Daphne's in the hospital, right? And they tell her she's got a severe sickness or whatever. And not to worry if her mom was alive because her mom could be a great match. Yeah, her mom's a little older now, but you know, she still got her all her five senses. So, you know, they were like, sure, let's ask mom. So mom, we named her Maria. She lives in Canada with Rose and
I'm a Canadian. Ow. If y'all from Canada, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what part of Canada are you from? Because I want to know.
Jesus and well, what did we name her? Lily and Daphne still live in the United States. But like all families should, as soon as one is in danger, like they haul ass, get on a plane, and let's go save them, right? Let's go save them. I think it's relevant to know that when they got here, they didn't know exactly what was wrong with Daphne. So everybody's like, hydration. Okay, so they get here, they sit down with the doctors are explaining this, blah, blah, and they're like, but she's young, and you, ma'am, Maria, can be a donor, and everything will be great. And Maria be looking at Lily, and she was like, you gonna tell her? No, you gonna tell her? Someone's gotta tell her. Like I said, Daphne's already, like, in her fucking 20s, so she's not a kid anymore.
Bro, everybody knows that her mama ain't her mommy, except for the girl, and she needs her mama, and everybody just looking at each other like... Y'all let me know in the comments down below, how would y'all react if you found out that your sister was your mama and your mama wasn't even your mama because your mama turned out to be your godmother? Like, what?
Anymore, and she was like, someone fucking tell me. Dad told her. Dad was like, look.
Fuck that, this ain't even Maury. This is like Ricky Lake. This is some Montel bullshit. Like,
We gotta tell you something. So he was technically like, yeah, we are all family, but we don't all have the roles that you think we have. I mean, can you guys imagine that for a second? You're in your fucking hospital bed. You're out here like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. And then your dad's like, we can save you, but not your mom, your sister, because your sister actually birthed you, not your mom. I mean, we raised you, but yeah, she birthed you because she wanted to be a thought at 14 and get pregnant.
oh gosh.
Daphne lost it. She lost it so much, she started calling everybody in the fucking family, talking about, is this true? My dog just burped, excuse her. So she calls, like I said, almost everybody in the family, including my uncle, my mom's brother, which is how we found out because my mom's brother called my mom. So we all technically got permission to confirm it, which is what he did. And she...
Wait, so everybody in the family knew? I thought they were trying to keep it a secret. I thought it was like only Rose and Lily and Daffodil that knew and the daddy that knew. But the whole family knew? Oh, Lord.
Was livid. To a point where she got, I think it was a transplant or fucking whatever, and decided to go ghost on all of them. I'm doing part 3 right now, you guys. Okay, we're continuing part 3 because 3 minutes is obviously not enough. Okay, so Daphne, you know, livid as hell. After she got all the treatments that she needed and all that shit, she told them straight up, I don't want any of you in my life. You all lied to me for like 27 years. You are literally...
27 years? Oh, that's long.
My whole entire family, like literally everybody. My mother knew, and my mom is not like close to them. Everybody knew but her, so she's out here super but her, which makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Also, the petty part of Daphne, she went on Facebook, right? Which I don't know about you guys, but the only reason I have Facebook is to communicate with my family in Cuba.
Big facts, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments down below, why do you have a Facebook? I only have a Facebook to keep in contact with my family, like my distant family, like my cousins and shit, and like my high school reunions and all that bullshit. Like, yeah, that's basically all I use Facebook for.
Literally, that's it. Okay, so Daphne gets on Facebook and she is, you know, livid. So she starts telling everybody how everybody in her family, blood or not, are all a bunch of fake ass bitches, that she doesn't want to see anybody. If you knew the secret, she literally just put, which I know because I went, because I'm nosy, so I scrolled all the way up. And she was like, if you knew the quote unquote the secret and never told me, unfollow me right now. I don't want you in my life. The drama of it all. So, you know, the family goes back to Canada because that's where they fucking live. But obviously, like, they're fucking devastated, especially Maria. Like, regardless of that, I raised you, sis. I am your mother. What the fuck you mean no? Now, this happened in, like, late 2019. And Maria got COVID. Jesus got COVID. You think Daphne gave a fuck? Sis is petty. Oh my god, and the best part, and I'm not even fucking kidding because I looked it up. Daphne's daughter's name was Maria something, you know, named after her mother. Let me tell you how sis took her. all the way to the fucking court and changed her name.
The pettiness! The pettiness! Yo! She said, fuck you, fuck you. Yo, Maria, baby girl, we're changing your fucking name. Yo, the pettiness. Petty.
I can't expose the name, but it's a completely different name. Like, Maria who? Lily has tried like a million times to like reach out to Daphne, like, you know, I'm sorry for everything that happened. I was a kid, I was 14 years old, and Daphne's like, I don't think so. Now this is where I like your opinions, because I don't know what I would do in that. I mean, if I found out my mother wasn't my mother, I'd be
okay, but at the end of the day though, technically you still got raised with your mama. It's just that you thought your mama was your sister, but your mama ended up being your grandmother. Y'all, let me know if that made sense right there. I would be livid, but at least they didn't like put me in a whole different, like, at least they didn't give me up for adoption. Like, I'm still in the family. You get what I'm saying? Like, it could have been a whole lot worse. Like, let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong, because at least you're still in the family, my G.
so heartbroken, but at the same
You could have been living in Aruba in the back of a bus. At least you still live in the same house with the people that share your blood, homie. I watch a lot of adoption shows. What's that show called? Who Do You Think You Are? And Long Lost Family. Like, I watch a lot of that shit. And this right here is better than any of them that I ever watched, okay? Because at least you still know who your family is. You still know who your blood is. Calm down, Maria, Daffodil, Daphne, Lily, whatever your name is, chill.
same time, like, I don't know what the fuck I do. So I left out kind of an important part. Daddy. Who the fuck is that?
Oh.
So Daphne goes to Lily. Okay, you want me to forgive you? I'll forgive you. Who's my dad? And Lily's like, hold on. Because, like, everybody decided to pretend that was...
Yeah, who's the dad? Because technically daddy is grandpa. So who's daddy?
sister. Nobody cared who dad was. Nobody worried about who dad was. The only one who knew that dad was Lily. Now, Lily told Daphne his name, but how the fuck do we find him? Like, they have no idea how to get in contact with him, and Lily doesn't want her to. So Daphne's like, all right, you need to get the fuck out of my life, you and your lies.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty much all the update that I had. I tried to befriend these people, but my mom's like, stop, that's gonna look hella suspicious. So, that's all. Thank you.
You have 5 seconds.
Y'all can't leave me like that. Like, what happened to the dad? Like, what happened to the family? Like, who's the daddy? Maury. Oh.
Answer each question.
That was hella juicy, hella juicy. That was too juicy for me, like honey. Okay, y'all, time to expose my own secret, my own family secret. So yeah, so I have, okay, so when I was younger, I thought this guy was my actual dad. Let's call him Bart. So I thought Bart was my dad, and I came to be maybe like, I want to say I was turning 16, because that's when I was close to my sweet 16. It could have been before that, but anyways, I was in high school, so yes, I was like 16 years old. And no, I was not 16, maybe 15, whatever. You know what, I was in my teens, maybe middle school, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. And my mom and I were somewhere, and she ended up talking to some dude. But you know, my mom would be talking to people that I don't even know, because I thought it was like her friend from like her past, not knowing who's really a friend from her past. It was her friend. And yeah, so she revealed to me that day that that man, who was not, what did I name him, Bart, was, I thought, yeah, so a guy that was not Bart was his, okay, let's call him Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh was this man's name, and just that Winnie the Pooh was actually my dad. Bart just stepped up to the plate and raised me as his biological daughter. To this day, I don't even think that Bart knows that I know Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, now I don't talk to either of them, and that's my family tea. Yeah, that's it, y'all. So yeah, I'm signing on this motherfucking video. Let me know what is your family secret. You don't gotta give me details, but I want to know the juiciness. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and on my likes on my comments. I already know the it's your girl Sunny. I'm a motherfucking world. Peace, love, and all the love. Bye, guys.
Might think you know me.
But you don't.